Hello, everybody. Good day to all. Now, you must have seen the three earlier videos of mine where I've spoken about different things, especially the goal and then the activities and the paradigm that comes around it. So, I'm again thankful and grateful to Help Talks because I'm able to go further into from where we left on the third video. Now, today, what we are going to discuss is about mental faculties. So, what is mental faculty? Now, first of all, let me tell you one thing that all that we are seeing in our life, happening to us in our life, is basically because of thoughts that we get in our life. Right? Now, how do these thoughts occur? A lot of things. The information that gathers into our mind. So much of it. Go to the events, workshops, talks like this, trainings, studies, right from we were a child, we used to study, right? We finished up our education. Everything is in this. And then we start thinking. But you know something? Most of the thoughts remain as memory in your mind. There's hardly anything that we use from it or an idea that we create from it so that we can make use of it to get a better result of what we are getting today. Now, mostly people think, I have been thinking so much. There's a lot of things that have to be done in the life. There's a lot of thoughts that go into it and planning and but I agree. We need to do that. But most of the time, those thoughts are nothing but chatter in the mind. It's just chattering. It's not actually thinking. Thinking is done only by 2% of people. 95% of people simply don't think in the way they should think. 3% people think that they think, and just 2% of people actually think. Now, just by actually thinking does not really solve your issue or really get the results. Because what happens is that all the while we are giving it logical and analytical thinking. Again, there 95% of people are there who are doing only that logical thinking. And most of the time, people are using only that part of the brain. Like Einstein also said that Einstein used to use both the parts of his brain. And he used to say that I'm using only about 10% of my brain power. Imagine, rest of people are using just 3 to 4% of the brain power. But if you start thinking with the help of the other brain also, that is the right brain hemisphere that we call, then the power of the thought, the image of the thought will magnify to such an extent that we will really, really get the result that you actually want in life. If you stop thinking from the right brain, mostly from the age of 10 years. After that, it is only the left brain that is dominating our thoughts. Now, what is in the right brain? Lots of things. All that has come free to us is in the right brain. What are those? Those are the God's gifts and abilities. Steve Bowe, who was the vice president of Medical Insurance Company, he says that God's gift to us is so much that it remains with us for a lifetime, and we are not able to see the whole capacities and the abilities that we can make use of it. Our gifts to God should be that we develop those faculties and abilities in our lifetime. Okay. Now, what are those faculties? There are totally 6 of them. One is the memory, one is the will, then is the perception, then is the reason, imagination, and the intuition. Now let's take them one by one. What is memory? See, there is nothing like bad or a good memory. It's a strong memory or a weak memory. You can improve the memory power. There are a lot of things that are available, and people are there who can really make you improve your memory power. There are different memory pages around. There are different books on memory. And you know something? Remembering names and things is a different exercise mechanics. And remembering numbers is a different mechanics. So you should know which one to use. There are people who, in fact, who are teaching people how to memorize the holy books, Bible, the Gita, and everything. They teach people how to memorize them. Then we come to the next one, this is will. Will is the thing, but focusing on something. You have the willpower. What does that mean? That you have that focus to do that. You're totally focused. Now, if you're not really focusing on certain things, you're not really going nearer to whatever you want. Now, there's an exercise to do that focusing, how to improve your focus power. Let us take a small dot on the wall next to the chair which you normally sit on. Just place a small dot at your level of your eyes. And you concentrate or focus on that dot for at least 5 minutes. Initially, what will happen is you won't be able to focus for not even a half a second. And then slowly you will develop that habit. And you start seeing that dot growing bigger and bigger in size. That is what is focus. And whenever you, what does that do? That whenever you think of something, whenever you want something, your focus is on that. So that particular thing that you want becomes big, it magnifies. Now the third thing is perception. What is perception? Perception is a way of looking at things. I look at certain thing in some certain manner. Somebody else looks at certain thing the same thing in a different manner. So now let's say, for example, let's take this mobile. I will say that there is a cover at the back, there's a camera, there's certain other things which are there at the back, which I can see. But the person on the other side says, no, there's only a screen which you can see. And when you tap on the screen, you get those dial pads and all those apps and everything on that mobile, right? So or you get like, if you just simply unlock the phone and see, what will you get? The different apps, right? Right. So somebody sees the apps, somebody sees only the cover at the back, the camera and everything. So it depends on how you look at things. That perception, if you're trying to see things in the right perspective, what I mean by right, it's something which really gives the benefit to you and benefit to others, by which you benefit others also. That is the right way of thinking. The third is your reason. Now, what is reason? Reason is the human beings who are the highest form of creation is the only creation who can really think. Reason means it is the thinking power. You have the ability to choose what you want to think. It can be either a good thought or a bad. It can be a thought which is a positive one or a negative one. It can be something of your good achievements, or it can be something of your health, a bad health. Anything. So wherever again you concentrate and you think of, that is what is the result you get. How this happens, I will tell you in the next video when I talk about the mechanics of the mind. Okay. The next is imagination. Now, imagination is the most powerful faculty. You can literally close your eyes and imagine what you want in life. You can imagine the whole of the universe, and you can see that particular image of it on your mental screen. Mental screen is nothing but like a screen in the theater where you see the picture. You place your particular want or desire or a video of it or an image of it on that mental screen and see it. And the imagination power, when I say is the most wonderful power that you have, because you can really put in as much of life into that picture, as much of sound in that, the realistic environment in it, that creates a feeling within you. And that feeling then gets deeper into when you start attracting that image towards you. You know something? Whatever you're seeking is seeking you. The more you attract that by your feelings, the more it comes closer to you. So it's as though you're bringing it closer like this. This is you, this is your image. You become closer. And then ultimately, you get it. That's the result. So if you have bad vibrations, you will try bad things. If you have good vibrations, you will try good. Bad vibrations at the lower level, good vibrations at a higher level. That's why I did this. Next is intuition. Intuition means, in intuition it is said that in prayers rather, you speak to God, exchange of words. God, if you do this for me, if I pass in my exams, I will give you this so and so things, or I will put 11 rupees and a coconut on you. Right? Now, what is intuition? Intuition is when God speaks to you. It's your inner voice, something which comes from within. So ultimately, everything is here. Nothing is outside. It's all here. So for that, what you need to do? Take deep breaths, close your eyes, come and bring your mind, mentally bring it at rest. And then try to hear what God is speaking, what the higher intelligence is trying to tell you, what information it's trying to give you, which is leading you and directing you towards your goal. But we are so much in a chaotic condition all the while. And there's so much of chatter in the mind that we do not hear this. Only when we are asleep and we go to certain depths of our mind, that is the time we get in information. Because information is being given to you 24 hours, every moment of our life. It's only thing that we don't hear. And so we miss out on so many things. Miss out on something. This is all about the mental faculties. So what we need to do, we need to reactivate these mental faculties by doing certain exercises, meditations, and like I told you about the focusing, how to focus there. Do the exercises. And then see, even if you are able to reactivate one of them, you see your life changing by day and night. That's for sure. Guaranteed. There is no other way. Because that is the law of the universe. Okay. Thank you very much for being with me today. And I'll take you to the inner working of the mind, which I call it the mechanics of the mind. Next. Thank you. Bye bye. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Help Talks are daily health related talks held at Health Education Library for People, Mumbai, India. For more information visit www.healthlibrary.com. Subscribe to Help Talks channel. Be better informed about your health.